Ooh. Okay, I just got ready and I'm here at Jarrod's place, which is way out in the middle of nowhere in Georgia, but this is a place that's gotten the second amount of requests for me to hit up. So we're here. I've seen some stuff about this place. I have purposely kind of avoided looking at a bunch of videos because I like to be surprised and be immersed in the moment, but I have seen some clips because it's hard to avoid it. And this place looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. Have a look, guys.
Alright.
Which one of you two should I? Yeah, I did.
I'll check the name on the way, but I'll get the long pass.
Okay.
What was the name?
Alright, you got one pass left on that.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Where's the pickup for it?
So, if you want to go to the top of the parking lot, there's
Yep.
a trail over there.
We are here, and I need to get over there. Cool.
Oh.
Oh, they have like campsites here. Gotcha. That's pretty clutch. All right, this shuttle is way out here. I might as well start my workout. So something to take note is, one thing that Jarrod's place does is on top of the clay, they have this, I'm just gonna call it carpet because that's exactly what it is, but they call it trail armor. They have it over a lot of the surfaces of the trail to prevent erosion. I don't know how I feel about it because I don't like how it looks aesthetically, but functionally probably saves a whole lot of time. Now, invisible ropes.
Oh,
How's it going?
how you doing?
Not too bad.
We thought we might run into you after Rattlesnake. You said you were on your I'm not pedaling or I hate pedaling tour.
I can't even speak today. I hate pedaling tour.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, please. We could be rode yesterday. We're like, please be here. We've never met you before.
This place has been one of the most requested places to go, and it's been on my list for a while now. Like, see, I like coming down here because it's a little bit warmer right now.
Yeah, we're from middle Florida. So.
Okay, yeah.
We're really cold.
To be honest, after like spending a few days in like 70-degree weather, I'm already cold again. This will be my first lap.
It's beat up right now.
Is it?
Everything's a little beat up. The big jump trail, the big stuff's closed right now. The bottom third of it's closed.
Really?
So the big 60 footers, I don't know if you've heard about. It's been closed for a couple months. They've been redoing it.
Excuse me?
How's it going? It is.
Yo, dude, I'm a huge fan of you, bro.
How you doing, man?
Good, bro. How are you?
Not too bad. What should I hit here?
Is this your first lap?
This is my first lap.
I would suggest double wide to senior discount.
All right, where does that start?
It's right over here. It's like not this one, but the one after it.
All right, double wide to seniors discount. Okay, cool.
Dude, nice.
Okay. Oh, that carpet feels interesting. Yeah, I'm glad I put on a sweatshirt. Just brisk enough. We're in the shade. It's a little bit chilly. Whole crew. Whoa! Whoa! Woo-hoo-hoo! I thought for sure we were gonna just have to pick him up off the ground right there. Couldn't tell if you like slip the pedal, slip a hand. I'm not going fast enough. Which one's which? There's a trail sign. I didn't have a chance to. Senior discount, okay. Which one is double wide? Or, okay. This stuff rolls pretty fast. Like, it almost feels paved. I missed that sign, so. Oh, I want to do that side next time. All these signs are like placed in spots where you're going so fast at. Okay, we're basically at the bottom, but I want to entertain this. Things like this are cool. Is it unnecessary? Yeah, probably. But does it add some character to a bike park? 100%. Yeah, like it's interesting. The carpet almost like somewhere in between dirt and like paved.
Yeah, it's a weird middle ground.
Yeah.
And the sound is weird.
Yeah.
Especially once you get after the on the side knobs. It's weird.
So there's more trails up there. So maybe later on I'll do a little hike. So you can see, yeah, that trail starts up there. I think it's a completely separate trail, but basically it's a continuation. Okay. So this is what they're calling a double blue, dark blue, whatever you want to call it. I'm seeing more places down south use the double blue demarcation, which I have not seen before, but it makes sense. Every place you go to has a different trail rating system. Whew. Aha, that's the line I wanted. This clay is just ever so slightly slimy right now. I don't really trust it. I'm at the bottom. So there's a bunch of trails up here. So that I'm gonna go check out. So I guess I will be pedaling a little bit today. Okay, so just got to the peak here. That was about a 7-minute pedal. Not too bad. All right, what do we have here? Looks like I need to go over here. Okay, I think this is me. So, it is a double black downhill trail, steep grade, loose rocks, off camber, and jumps and drops. I've seen a few of these trail signs throughout the Southeast where they have a trail rating and name, and then they have a description. I like this development. I like to see where we're headed. Anyway, all right. This is my turn. These are some steep boys. I'm going this way. Hold on. Wait. We got some option here. That looks like the most evident, so I think I'm gonna go that way. Whew. Whew. Amish country. Whew. Alright, pardon my hair, this is going to have to do, but we need to thank today's sponsor, which is Lone Pass. Lone Pass is a bike park pass which gets you 2 days of free riding at over 50 different destinations throughout North and South America. This includes some of the most popular mountain bike destinations, shuttle services, bike parks, and much more. That's over 100 days of riding for only $250 with no blackout dates and year-round access. Lone Pass is perfect for road trips, which is why I'm using mine here today to check out Jarrod's place, and I'll be using it throughout this entire I Hate Pedaling tour as I check out the Southeast. Be sure to grab your Lone Pass before May 1st when the early bird discounts expire and prices go up. Grab yours now from lonepass.com, links in the description below. Ride more, spend less with Lone Pass. And with that message from our sponsor out of the way, let's get back to riding. That was a very, 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 very dumb move. So that was a proper huck to flat. Yeah. On this episode of Phil doing really stupid and reckless things. So in their defense, they labeled it as a drop. So, and this is a Proline trail. So I am not trying to give myself a hall pass right here, but I will also say, usually when you come up to a bridge like that, a lot of other bike parks, it's going to be a roll. And if you come off the ground, you miss a transition. So that's how I was reading this trail. That was completely my fault. They labeled it as a drop. And what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to free ride, re-ride, pre-ride or something like that? There we go. That's the correct speed.
Yeah, that's our favorite part of your videos. Struggling on something and then watching you like not even talk about it like as you ride over it.
Oh, you're gonna love my huck to flat in the Proline. The Proline.
Air supply?
Not air.
Oh, way over.
Yeah.
Avalanche, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Amish country.
Amish country, okay.
Yeah.
I came up to the bridge, like, and every time like you come up to bridges like that, it's usually like a steep roll on the back.
Yeah.
So that's what I was interpreting that as.
Safe interpretation.
Don't worry about it. Just letting you know where it's at.
Scooch through. Lower backwoods. Okay, there's a road gap here. Oh, there's another entrance. Ah, okay. I was like, that's kind of a weird angle to get to the road gap. That makes more sense. Ooh. Backwards, let's go back. Continue on. Looks like there's a few options right there. Hard to make sense of. Every time I put my bike in the shuttle, someone's bars move my brake lever on me. So if you notice me fiddling with it the entire ride down, that's why I wasn't in my comfy zone. I always leave my clamps a little bit loose, so if you crash, you don't break the lever, you just move it. Yeah.
Not all of them, but.
Well, backwoods was pretty cool. I think that's what
I would love to see you hit that first drop on backwoods into the rock garden.
Yeah.
I almost missed it because like there's that like.
That's the point. Yeah.
There's like a few like there's an inside line to get to it, but like.
Oh, we're going down there. Yeah, we are.
All right, air supply. Apparently this one's been freshly redone, so it's running a little slow. Well, as I overshoot that. This trail is one of the closest A-line feeling trails I've ridden. Oops. Yeah, this is the closest thing to riding A-line in my opinion. So obviously part of it's not open. That was very, very well built. This trail kind of reminds me of Ninja Kuru. Yep, no worries.
Good job.
Let's go. Pew. You could get cooking on this if you wanted to. I'm not going super fast. Oh, I think... Okay, well, let's jump onto gravelly. So this is now Proline, and I understand why they call it gravelly, but I'm not sure how I'd call that gravel myself. I feel like I would just call that rocky. Okay, that's where the turnoff is, right here. Slowed up for something back there, and now I kind of lost my speed. Whew. You know what? This trail is appropriately named. Oh, bad.
What are you doing in my way, man? Better didn't knock down that mountain.
I caught you. I thought you were gonna go backward.
I was trying to get out of both you guys' way. I didn't know.
All right. I'm gonna make my way to a trail off the side of Senior Discount. I stopped my first run, and I've been trying to figure out how to get back there since. Nope. I think I missed it. I think it ended up on double wide. Gosh. Okay. Well, I haven't done the bottom of double wide. Oh. What trail is that? No, that's the trail that I'm trying to get to.
You like air supply?
Yeah. It's actually like one of the better built, like, bigger-ish jump trails. Because like the jumps are not repetitive. They're different. There's like a lot of places build jump trails where it's like tabletop, 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 and it's just so boring. Where this is like, there's like a rhythm to it and it doesn't repeat itself. It's good.
Yeah.
It's like a nice 5 to 10 minutes or like 7-minute pedal and very easy grade. So it's the trails up here are a little bit more techy than compared to some of the stuff like down below, but they're enjoyable. It's you got your techie stuff and then you go into kind of your more flowy stuff. So it's a good mix. So I get some questions from people wondering how they can support me. So if you want to support me, I have a Patreon page, which I'll link in the description below. We do monthly AMAs. So essentially you can ask me anything and I'll record a podcast answering your question. Then I also have some merch for sale, such as this Lomer t-shirt. I'll leave a link to that in the description below as well. But yeah, those are some of the ways you can support me, as well as, you know, click on the links from our sponsors, support our sponsors. But with that little plug out of the way, let's jump onto Blue Monkey and see how we go. Some people have been wondering what that metallic noise is. Yo, what? Oh, that's yeah, okay, that's, well, okay, I know what trail that was. Okay, answering the question. What is that metallic noise? That's my rotor that like sometimes slaps the, I don't know, it's just like the rotor does its thing. It makes some metallic noise. This is cool. Start of the trail was kind of weak, but this part's getting really fun. Okay, I have no idea what trail this is, but I have not done it, so might as well check it out. Some of those berms are properly steep.
There you go.
Mayday, mayday.
I'm gonna try to make my way over to breadsticks this time. I've been struggling remembering how to get there because I keep ending up on different trails that are not breadsticks. Just enough of a wind on that jump. Kind of took me sideways in a way I didn't want. Okay. I knew I wasn't going to clear that. Okay, so I think I'm going to take senior discount for a split second. Okay. Okay, they're on a different trail. I think I'm on Kids Eat Free or something like that right now. That was a really fun day. I am really impressed with the quality of the trails here. They're really fun. They're built by people who enjoy riding their bikes, and they're not like some formulaic trail that you find at a lot of other places. They have character. There's some love. There's differences. There's some variation. All things I love to see. I love to see it. I love to see some creativity, and they're thinking outside of the box, doing some unique trail building solutions to solve problems that you see at other bike parks. I as a trail builder and rider, I love to see people innovating, and so that's really cool. I would highly recommend putting this place on your destinations. If you do come here, be sure to pick up a loan pass because it will get you 2 free days of riding, and you can visit a ton of other bike parks throughout North America. So remember, ride more, spend less with the loan pass. And with that being said, we're going to end off this video and move on to our next destination of the I Hate Pedaling tour. And it should be a good one. I'm really looking forward to this next place, and I think you should too. All right, cool. Peace.